The basic parts inside a neuron are similar to those in other cells.
I'm a nerve cell. As you can see, every neuron has its own individual shape and many branches called dendrites.
And one longer, thinner, wire-like extension, the axon.
Nerve cell passing on the message. Dendrites is where it's gonna begin. Branch extension that receives signals. Short distance signal graded potentials. Most organelles are in the dendrites. Motor nerves can have hundreds. Now comes the oligodendrocyte, makes up the myelin sheaths in the CNS. Myelin sheath a wraparound covering. For the axon it does cover. Insulation is its function, speeding up the signal conduction. Axon is wrapped in special Schwann cells. This wrapping is called the myelin sheath. Between the myelin sheath are spaces that are called the nodes of Renvier. The neurons I love help me to feel 100 billion in the brain. Ever wonder if it's all for real? The neurons I love have no centrioles. They can be up to 1 meter long. Communicate through electrical nerve signals. Myelin sheath increases the speed that an impulse travels down the axon. Because it jumps the nodes of Renvier, this jump's called saltatory conduction. Nucleolus produces ribosomes, which then are used for protein synthesis. Groups of them are called nissl bodies, which are present in the soma of a neuron. This protein is mainly used for transmission of a neurotransmitter from cell body to the site of synapse, dissolves out during neuronal degeneration. Two types of membrane proteins, these are called protein channels. First it is the sodium-potassium pump, second is the potassium leak channel. The neurons I love help me to feel 100 billion in the brain. Ever wonder if it's all for real? The neurons I love have no centrioles. They can be up to 1 meter long. Communicate through electrical nerve signals. Nucleus is a membrane-bound structure. It holds our DNA and RNA. Chromosomes, tightly wound form of DNA. It is located in center of soma. Neurons have a plasma membrane made of a phospholipid bilayer. Membranes have voltage-gated channels opened at certain voltage to release impulse. Mitochondria have a double lipid membrane. The inside folds are called the cristae. Mitochondria has its own DNA. Function is cellular respiration. The Golgi creates lysosomes. A membrane is stacked full of enzymes. Helps cell suicide called apoptosis. Digest food for unicellular eukaryotes. Lysosomes aren't found in plant cells. They go on to break down old organelles. Vesicles are little pieces of membrane that the cell uses to transport things around in. Overall, nerve cells are really cool. They help us laugh, cry, and feel good. They are unique and complicated. Nerds are so underappreciated. Can't stop the bio that we teach you. This life is more than just a read-through.
Oh my God. Reaches the end of the axon, it will either get transferred to another neuron's dendrites or to another organ.
The point where the impulse transfers across is called a synapse. Most synapses in the body are chemical.
This special chemical is known as a neurotransmitter. It passes from one neuron to the next.
But how does this work? The two neurons never actually come in contact with each other. There is a small space between them called the synaptic cleft.
The neurotransmitter is released into the synaptic cleft by exocytosis.
It then instantly diffuses across the synaptic cleft where it binds to the receptors of the next neuron.